Hi everyone, and welcome back to Teatster. As you can see on screen, that's me, and I'm what some people might call to be large. I got a little bit of girth, I got some size to me, and which brings me to this package that you're seeing on screen right now. Today, I got something a little bit different for you guys compared to the other tech that I've featured on the channel, but don't get it twisted, because the Flexispot C7 Max ergonomic chair is as high-tech as a chair can get. Before we continue, I just would like to note that this video is sponsored. Flexispot sent this out as a collab, and I have been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I'd like to give my thoughts on the chair and let you guys know whether or not I can recommend it. So, the reason why I brought up my size, or the size of my body, earlier on in the video is because I struggle to find a chair that fits me. I mean, not only chairs, but I mean pretty much everything, clothes, t-shirts. So, all of that being said, I stand to be about 6'2", and I weigh 260 pounds. And I go really hard on everything that I sit on, and finding a chair has always been a struggle for me. They're usually too short, they don't have enough padding in the cushion, you know, the components are weak, and they just don't end up being something that can work out for me in the long haul. So this chair that Flexispot sent out has been amazing. So spoiler alert, I absolutely love the chair. I find it really hard to find any flaws in the chair. So my review methodology will consist of build quality, aesthetics, ease of use, how does it just feel to actually sit in, and the assembly. So getting started on the review is, well, I'll just go ahead and start on the assembly process. So the instructions are very clear. It was very easy to put the chair together, even for someone that doesn't put chairs together or is kind of lacking in the assembling products or doesn't like putting products together. This one is quite simple and straightforward. So the packaging is well done. Everything was individually wrapped. Everything had some foam or some type of protective cover on it, so nothing was damaged when I received it. And it took about 15 bolts and screws in total to get this chair fully assembled. Inside the package, it comes with its own Allen key. It's good for some of the screws, but I do recommend using some other type of screwdriver, whether that be a ratcheting screwdriver of your own with the proper Allen key tip. Okay, so let's start with build quality now. So, is it sturdy? Well, I can attest to you that this thing is very sturdy. I can plop down on it. It doesn't give at all. It's got really good weight to it. I can even, when I recline, I can just press the little button on the side and fully recline back, and there's absolutely no teetering. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall backwards and, you know, flip backwards. So, you know, that's a really good plus. A lot of chairs I can't do that. I don't even recline, and if they do, I don't feel comfortable bending all the way back and just, you know, letting my weight fall onto the hardware of the chair. So that's something that is a plus for me. So you bigger guys out there, this chair can absolutely support your weight as you lean back. Material quality. The material quality is very good. So on the bottom of this chair, everything is a thick metal. The armrest consists of a very thick sheet of metal and attaches to that secure base. So the armrests don't give any. They're completely solid. The base of the chair, all the plastics, everything involved in the base of the chair, the wheels, I believe they're like a polyurethane. They're very sturdy. They're very solid. They roll, they glide seamlessly on the floor. You know, there's no wobble. Everything is well balanced. The gas piston that lifts the seat is very solid. And then the fit and finish is very good. Everything aligns properly. There's no gaps. There's no wiggle in anything. So I give the build quality an A+. The next topic we'll discuss is aesthetics. So how does it look? And I think it looks great. I chose the gray color. They do have another version in black. I think the gray looks very nice. The weaving on the material, on the seat back and the headrest, I think looks very premium. It feels quite premium. You know, you just sit in it, it feels nice. There were no scratches. The paint hasn't peeled off anywhere. I haven't done anything special to prevent that. It just is held up in the 2 weeks that I've used it. Next, we're going to talk about the ease of use. Underneath the seat, you'll find 3 control levers. So on the right hand side, you'll find a lever that controls your height. On the left hand side, you'll find a lever that controls the pitch of your seat. So you can push the seat out and you can push the seat back in. And then you've also got your reclining lever on the left. So everything is pretty intuitive. You press the button and it just goes. So ease of use, very easy. You sit down on it. It cradles your body. The lumbar support, it gives support where needed. It moves back and forth as you move as well. And then the actual headrest, it can tilt as well as it can be lifted. The chair's controls are just intuitive and simple to use. The last topic is how it just actually feels to sit in. I think this is one of the major things that people often overlook is just, you know, you get caught up in like all of what the chair can do, and you want to talk about all its features and what it's made out of and everything. But I mean, I think what's most important is just how it feels to sit in. When you sit down in a chair, you know, your body, your brain just instinctively tells you, wow, is this comfortable? If you sit down in a chair that's not comfortable, you instantly think, well, I don't want to sit here. It's kind of a natural instinct, I'd say. So when I sit down, the first time I sat down in this chair, I was blown away by just everything that was supported. Like my body, everything is supported. So the cushion is thick enough that it absorbs my weight. The lumbar support hits me right in the right spot. The seat back, it conforms to about the shape of my back and supports my upper back, my mid back, my shoulders, and then the headrest, it can be adjusted properly so that it properly supports my head. So if I'm sitting down in the chair, like, I've got support everywhere, so my posture is just, getting fixed as we go. Like, I'm not slouching anymore. I don't find myself leaning forward to create an unnatural curve in my back. So it's, it just feels great. And leaning back and putting the footrest out is wonderful if I'm just kicking back and watching, a movie or YouTube video or playing the game with a controller. So it all just seems to be a really great chair. I can't find many, if any, flaws. And this is coming from a guy that has used many chairs in the past, including other ergonomic style chairs and gaming chairs. The Flexispot C7 Max chair can hold up to 300 pounds and can easily accommodate someone as tall or even taller than I am. So if you're anything like me and you're on the tall side, a little bit on the heavy side, and just an overall large person, I would say completely give this thing a shot. It's affordably priced compared to some of the other ergonomic chairs in the category. As you finish putting in those last 2 screws, you will notice that there are some extra spare parts. Keep those for the future in case you strip a screw out or lose something. And this is my initial reaction to sitting down in the chair after I put it together. And as you can see, I'm just testing the limits of the chair, seeing how well it fits me. And my initial thoughts are, wow, this feels great. I was most concerned about the seat cushion because in the past that's what really gives up first on me, is the cushion on the seat usually starts to fatigue me very early on sitting down. So I was pleasantly surprised with the thickness and support of the seat cushion, and then I'm testing the recline function. I'm a little ginger about it at first because of how I've tipped back in the past on other chairs. So it actually caught my weight, and I'm thinking, holy crap, this may just work. And notice how perfectly it just fits all the different connection points in my body. So legs, the bottom, the lumbar, the mid back, upper back, and then my neck and head. And yeah, really solid, really great chair. Thanks again to Flexispot for sending it out, and I will post the link to the chair in the description, and I will leave you with the rest of the video. Thanks, and Teedster out.